winners. It's a pleasure to be here. It's such a pleasure. You all are amazing. And I'm covering something, it's a topic that comes up all of the time. I got a cage code. Now what do I do? It comes up so often that I am here just to help you out with it. So first off, if you're unaware of what it even means to have a cage code, it means you went through Sam.gov and you went and did everything that you needed to do to get your cage code. So your cage code pretty much legitimizes you as a business owner, is what it does. It legitimizes you as a government contractor. That's what it does. Make sure you're not a fraud, you're not a scammer. That's what it means when you have your cage code. So then the question is, now what? What do you do when this happens? Good, T. Gordon, I'm so glad you got yours today. It's now what? What do I do? Because some of you might have gone through many hoops to get your cage code and you're excited, but then you just don't know what to do. And if you haven't already, check out my book, winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. Oh, Poverty Czar, you're so sweet. So kind of you to say. So I do have something special to help you all out. It is proposalthatwins.com. Proposalthatwins.com. I have that set up for you. It's $447. Thank you. Proposalthatwins.com. $447. It's all about proposal writing. And I have a promotion. If you get that course, we will take that money and deduct it from the Ultimate Edge course, which is $3,000. Okay? So, and I can't type on here. This will be on the replay. I'll put the link. So it's proposalthatwins.com. Thank you. Thank you so much, Melody. It is. It's an awesome class. So if you can type in the link, Melody, that would be awesome. Thank you, Keisha. I'm so glad you got it. So one of the things that's key after you get your cage code is you have to determine, what do you want to sell? What is it that you want to sell? That's really important. And you may decide that it's not what you're currently selling. So for instance, Ashley, who I interviewed for my channel, she's one of my coaching students. She is in trucking, but she doesn't sell trucking to the government. A lot of what she sells is catering, lawn service. She's got a big contract for kitchen supplies. So you have to figure out, what do you want to sell? Oh, Lamont. I think Lamont is going to get removed. Okay, cool. So you want to ask yourself, what is it that you like selling? What are you comfortable selling? There are some people right now who are bidding on products, and that's amazing. There's a ton of products to sell to the government. They had an opportunity last night to sell, I think it was 20 televisions. That's pretty easy, right? 20 televisions, super easy. But here's what's important. What's up from Omaha Beach, Golden Boy? How are you going to pay for the products? So you want to look at, what are you interested in? What's the NAICS code that goes with your interest? Will this, bring you money, make you happy when you're selling it? Is this something you can source? And do you need to spend money to get it? Because there are some things you do. Ashley, for example, with the kitchen contract, it was I think over $500,000. she ended up getting what's called terms. So she doesn't have to pay them up front. And this happens a lot where vendors will say, oh, don't worry about it. You can pay us in 30 days. Now, what's up, Tarji? I'm so glad to see you again. So here's what's key. If you have really terrible credit, then you're going, thank you so much, Melody, for the link. You may need to look into another funding alternative. And for Ultimate Edge clients, we do offer some funding options. I'm just putting that out there, it's something new. Sometimes you may have to take out a higher interest rate opportunity, because what you never want to do is have to give it back. I know that there are many people who are in that situation because I come across it a lot in my DMs who win an opportunity and they can't pay for it. So you want to think about it because you went through all of this work to get a cage code. You get your cage code, and then you win something and don't even really realize the magnitude of what you won. Y'all, we are winners, y'all. We are winners. We are GovCon winners, like for real. We are amazing, special people. We are here helping the greatest country in the world, the United States. And you want to set yourself up for success, not, oh, I didn't realize I'm going to have to put up $69,000. You can't see my hands. I'm just like, oh, it stresses me out. It stresses me out. Because I want to take on that contract. I'm sure some of you want to take on a contract like that. If you do, type yes. If you want to take on somebody's contract for $69,000 who may not have the cash, type yes. Dorinda just got mine today. I'm so grateful for you. Dorinda, I'm so grateful for you. Winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. Yes, thank you, Henry. Thank you, Homestyle, for saying yes. Thank you, Antonio. Because who wouldn't want to take that on? And it's like, again, you went through all this stuff. So what else is needed? You get your cage code. Good, I love this. Nova, Melissa, Keisha, I love it. All of you in the replay, type yes. Because we're claiming it. It's going to happen for us. There's going to be a situation, and maybe those of you watching, you've had that situation where you're like, I had to give something back, or you're not really sure. Stuff happens, y'all. I make mistakes all the time. Nobody's perfect. Excuse me. Oh, and I love it, and I'll get your questions in a second. When I do this kind of live, it's kind of hard because I can't type, and so I'm just letting you know. So here's the deal. We want to make sure you can deliver. Because yes, you need to know how to write a proposal. And you have, the link is kind of up there at the top. Thank you all for being so engaging. Proposalthatwins.com, proposalthatwins.com, 447. The greatest proposal writing course ever. It's called Proposal Master Academy. You should get it, 447. If you get it, and then within, I think we said maybe 30 days, we'll deduct 447 from the purchase of your UE. So don't forget about that, Henry. Okay. So you got to know how to write a proposal. But most importantly, you got to understand what are they looking for. I come across all this all the time where people jump. Like, they need some couches. Oh, they need a musician. They need some staffing. And this is beautiful. I know it's a little shaky, right? It's beautiful because it means you're an action taker. I love action takers. But you want to pause to really understand, what are they buying? What are the evaluation criteria? Is this something you should even bid on? That is really important. Before you jump to the solution, you got to really even understand, what do they need? What is it that they really need? Thank you, Melody, for providing the link, because it's going to better set you up. Like, somebody who messaged me recently was like, oh man, we didn't include the transportation. 6,000 out. That's a lot of money. Cordero, oh God. You'll make me, yeah, you're so funny. I am fine as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the Lizzo song. And y'all, Lizzo she looking tight. I'm so proud of Lizzo because I'm going to the gym, losing weight. I still got 25 pounds to go, but I'm so proud of us out here. So you want to make sure you know everything that you need to bid on things. The other thing is, I'll tell you what you don't need. You don't need a capability. You don't need a capability statement at all. You don't need that. If somebody asks you for one, of course, hey, I'll get it for you. You're not going to say, Dr. Park said I don't need one. That's different. But you don't need one to win a contract. I know. Nobody knows my age. I'm ageless. I'm 28 for life. winnerswaybook.com. winnerswaybook.com. I'm 28 for life. Aging in reverse. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll take 25. I'm having too much fun. Having too much fun. Thank you so much, Melissa. You all, I do 1 meal a day, and I just ate. So you got me like at 100. Okay. What's a lot of reading? Dorinda, guess what? In my proposal writing class, the Proposal Master Academy at proposal.wins.com, we have a whole segment on AI that shows you how to use ChatGPT 4.0 to upload the documents and have the system give you everything you need. This is no BS. Just saying. There are workarounds. I don't know about Sweet 16. That's a little... I see where you're going with it, but I don't know about all that. Yeah, there is a lot of learning, but that's what's fun, because you went through all of this to get your cage code. So now is the time to learn. Apply, adjust. You learn, you apply, you adjust. That's what all of this is about. Because once you do that, you're going to have success. Learn, apply, adjust. One thing that I do that helps a lot is I have a lot of mnemonics. I got Post-it notes everywhere. Where is it? Everywhere I have Post-it notes. Because I always want to remember things. I'm always learning. I think it was the sentiment, Cordero. I know I was, or maybe they're thinking about Alabama or something. Because anyways, you know what I'm getting at. Hell yeah, there's templates in the class in proposal.wins.com. Proposal.wins.com templates. AI, how to use Canva, middleman, staffing. I'm not even playing. This is the greatest content I've ever put in a class. $447. And when you pay the $447, we'll know who you are and we'll give you a code when you're ready, and you can apply $447 to UE. So then the Ultimate Edge class is no longer $29.97, it'll be $25.50. Okay? So the other thing about this is not only you learning once you get your cage code, selling, bidding, you also have to deliver. Henry, you can offer a discount. Rodney, just write what the advice is you wanted. But there was a question up here earlier. I'm going to go back to it. Recommendations for subcontracting as a middleman. Tahar, I would say, what do you mean by recommendations? Like what to bid on? I think you should bid on HVAC, roofing, flooring, weird stuff. The weirder it is, the better. Okay. Yes, you can give the government a discount and say net 5. That you would give them like a 5% discount for net 5. You can give a 3%. It's up to you. You can do that. Yes, please like, follow, share. Y'all, I want to get us to 100,000 subscribers as soon as possible. I don't know. I think somebody, hello from Iraq. Will you consider doing a mock session one-on-one, your lives regarding speaking with a subcontractor? I get tongue-tied. Tarjay. I mean, yeah, we can do one. Get with Melody. We'll do it together. We'll do it together. And we put in the proposal writing class, didn't we? The Marcus video we did as a bonus. You also have the Marcus video. It's a really good video where he goes through that. But yeah, we can do a whole session together. Because it's what you wanted to be easy. Like, hi, is this Charles? Hey, Charles, I heard you're the greatest when it comes to cabinets. And my name is Kizzy Parks. I'm with KPC, and there's this opportunity right now with National Park Service. Are you familiar with them? Yeah, I'm familiar with them. Well, I know that you're definitely the person for the job. They need 500 metal cabinets. I would love to get a price quote from you as soon as possible. What's the best way I can send you that information? Oh, you're the 100th person to call. Well, I guess 100 must be a lucky number, because I'm telling you now, we're going to win this contract together. Are you interested in winning some work and you don't have to do any of the paperwork? A lot of it is you got to flip their stuff. You got to be prepared to flip what they're going to say to you, and you have to be prepared for their objections. So many people have called. I don't know who you are. This seems like a scam. I don't want to give out multiple quotes. I don't really like the government. Okay, shoot, who does like? I got it. You don't like the government, but don't you want some reparations? Reparations for everybody. I don't know. I mean, listen, I am how I. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. This sparkles gets me. I am like this all the time, so I'm kind of goofy and just weird with people. So, okay, we got to get rid of this one right here. Okay, good. So, those are some things that I would suggest we can work through. Maybe I do a whole video. I think that's kind of cool. I think you definitely coming up with, I got my cage code, kind of what am I supposed to do next? Coming up with all of the objections that they're going to come up with. This is a good approach. Say we have a bid of 6K, we don't have the funds. Not necessarily, unless they know they're putting out the 6K. So like going back to Ashley, the caterer knew that they were paying for all the food. So it was a known thing. But if you hire me and then you're like, well, Kizzy, girlfriend, I'm going to need you to put out all this money. I'll be like, what? We didn't talk about this. And then add my cage code. Now what? Oh, girl, I like that title. It comes as a shock, and people are going to get mad. So you want to have these kind of financial discussions ahead of time. Have my cage code. Now what? Bid. That's what you do. 2 American Express Blue, open a business, 680, 50K each. Good job, T. Gordon. That's amazing. I love that. GN Barbara, what? Tell me what you mean by what, so I can touch base with that. It's not hard. It's like calling to get work done on your house. I tell them scared money don't make no money. Henry's right. I give it up to Henry. Like, I know sometimes it can be intimidating for those of you, maybe you're an introvert, maybe you've never had to call anybody to repair anything, but we're all just humans. And you have to think of the blessing you're giving them. The blessing is you're bidding on something that they don't have to do anything for other than perform the work. You're basically you're like an outside salesperson that they're not even paying. The other thing is, just because you got a price quote from that vendor doesn't mean you got to use that vendor. That's for another video. So don't forget, winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com, check it out. Proposal That Wins is my new proposal Master Academy, 447 templates, AI, how to use Canva. I have so many middleman things in proposals in there. Source of salt proposals, staffing proposals, pricing. Oh, how do I look up pricing? You got all that. I give you spreadsheets to do pricing. I give you everything. And free bonuses. I don't just serve looks. I'm helping y'all make money. I'm helping you with your personal, family, financial goals. That's what I'm here to help you with. Provide a little motivation. Because I'm not playing. I am not playing. Okay, let's see what other questions we got. How do we get the book? Zinni, winnerswaybook.com, Winners Way Book, or Amazon. What's for free? The course is $447. Take the first step, no more, no less. The rest will be revealed. That's right. Thank you, Melody. That's right. It will be. Because if you don't take action, then you're not going to get anything. I do, Zinni. You can get the training class proposal that wins. If you want group coaching, because I don't do one-on-one coaching unless it's $500,000. Group coaching is $3K. But if you buy the proposal that wins course, we'll deduct that amount from it. But yes, it's $3,000 Ultimate Edge 5.0. And I emphasize this because I'm not going to be teaching courses unless they're certain level after January of 2025. We family, we're not playing, thank you. No, that's right, I'm not playing. What's scam alert mean? Who is TC Tennessee? What are you talking about? Okay, let's move that. I don't know what's going on. TC Tennessee. Oops, I feel like I deleted the wrong one. Sorry about that one. Sorry, Henry. Sorry about that. I'm really excited about AI. I'm not too familiar with it, but I know it's super powerful. Got my little buddy homework done and I got ChatGPT. Okay, good. Here, Henry, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to delete your stuff. What's up, Wizzy? Have a real estate lease opportunity, found the property that you're looking for. Should I try to partner with a prime contractor that has experience? You can if you want. Yeah, sorry, Wesley. I was like, I accidentally hit one of your comments, Henry. And so I was like, what did I do? Yeah, Wesley. And then Henry did that. Wesley, yeah, people are always going to hate. I love haters. Tension's attention. If they got time to hate on me, woo, my goodness. I don't know what to say. Oh, yeah, thank you, Henry. I was just reading this stuff. So for real estate, it's why do you need a partner? That's something else that's really important. Okay, so you got your cage code or you've had a cage code. Why do you need a partner? What's the purpose of the partner? That's right, Henry. The scam is working 9 to 5. Listen, buddy, she's asking prices for her course worth. You think it's easy doing all this? That's right. Tahar, you're right. Yeah, people are a mess. So Jordy, so the Ultimate Edge is $3K. $25,000 is for the retreat in Tulum, and then you get me for 6 months of coaching. So we've already sold one of the retreat tickets. So, okay. Oh. Okay, then I would contact somebody. But what do you want them to do and how much are you going to pay them? Yeah, I'm in Mexico too. I'm in Tulum. That's what you have to ask yourself. If you decide you want to partner with somebody, what are you paying these people? How much are you going to pay them? So you're paying them to do what? Because you have the cage code. You found the property. Dr. Parks, I need help. I took your coursework. Can't seem to win any contract middleman. Take another approach as we're doing this IT consulting background. Well, what did you bid on? That's what I want to ask you, Manny. So when you go into Sam.gov, go to advanced search and just go to set aside total small business. That'll eliminate only finding 8A. And then how many bids did you put in? Are you putting in 5 a week? 20 a month? 10 a month? 5 a month? Jordy, so for 3K, Ultimate Edge, 3 months long, 1 live a week with me, plus you get access to Lori Davis to help you with PI, wide array workflow, help you with pricing. She just worked with a student recently on pricing. I review your proposals. You get access to me. You get my contact information. I'm here to review, help you with proposals. You get access to everything that you need to find, bid, and win government contracts. When do you know you've learned enough to jump out and start bidding? Wesley. What I wanted to say is not appropriate. So let me not say that. So the best way to answer it is it's about you. I would say you just know, you just do it. But I would say, but Wesley, you're that kind of person who you want to think about it, you want to get the information. Like you're okay with maybe making a couple mistakes, but you don't want to be embarrassed. That's the issue. You don't want to be embarrassed. So when we cling to, we're scared of embarrassment, and I could be wrong. I know I'm not, but I could be. And this is not to call out Wesley. There's a lot of people here who don't want to be embarrassed. I didn't want to be embarrassed for a really long time. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I did in my life to avoid embarrassment. But when embarrassment prevents us from moving forward in life, it's really like having a huge boulder and chain on us. I'm overthinking trying to get a Six Sigma or yeah, why? Unless you need it to make more money at a job, then get it. How to register my business to get a cage code. Rodney, check out my video. How to get a cage code 2024. Good, Jordy. I hope you do. Don't forget, proposalthatwins.com, my proposal writing class for $447. You buy that now, probably for at least 30 days, probably even beyond that, I'll still honor it. We'll deduct $447 from your purchase of a Ultimate Edge course. 8A is a set-aside program designated by the SBA. So Manny, don't give up is what I want you to walk away with. Don't give up. Y'all can't give up. You take what you learn, apply it, and adjust. Learn, apply, adjust. I've lost a bunch of contracts recently. And think of the basketball game or games going on. I haven't been tracking sports. They're not making every shot. If they did, it would be boring. But they're not giving up. Henry, like my pops say, I need money, not work. I agree with you. Money is easy. Money always comes. Anytime, Wesley. Thank you for sharing the video, Melody. Okay, cool. Main focus, good. I'm glad I helped you guys with the cage code. When I was unemployed for a year, I put in 5 members and I got a 6-figure job. That's what I'm saying, Henry. And I love that. I love your hustle. I'm glad, Lakeisha, you got a live because it's what's needed. It truly is. We have no problem hustling for an employer. Have no problem commuting 2 hours, 3 hours. Have no problem uprooting your life for a job. But when it comes to yourself, oh, I don't know if I can do this. Like, come on. Come on, y'all. Come on. I'm going to treat myself. I love sparkling water. I think I've had maybe 4 of these today. This is my favorite one. Oof. This one right here. I don't have any more. I know that light's terrible in the refrigerator, right? I don't have any more after this one. Tisk, tisk. I have to go to the store tomorrow and get more. I need to get a relationship with these people so I can just have them mail me a bunch of them. It'd be so much easier if I could just have cases of these here. I know I digressed. I know. Because you got to have a little fun. You got to mix things up. winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. Okay, I need your help. I see you in the cenote. Dad's Talk Live. My building has a cenote. I stay away from them. Okay. Sunrise, I don't blame you. Nobody got no time for that. I don't know if you can order the water online. I mean, being honest, I don't know. I don't really order stuff online here in Mexico. Live, well, prosper. I love it. Do a little photo. Complete with the coffee maker in the background. Or whatever is in there. That's my hot water. Yeah, if you don't know, you don't try, you don't know. Okay, great. Ooh, Tamika, I'm glad you got your book today. winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. Quiet one, what was the first contract you won? Did you have help? So my story is a little different than most. I was a graduate research fellow at Patrick Air Force Base. Now it's Patrick Space Force. You can bid on opportunities there. And I was asked, do you want to stay on as a subcontractor? And so my first contract was a little less than 100,000. I know, it's not the story you wanted, but that's my story. And look at me now. I went from me, 2007, 2008, now there's 100 of us. And it was for like diversity efforts. Can I win bids right after I get my cage code? Yes. Jordy, I do teach the middleman strategy, but not just middleman exclusive. One of my coaching students right now, I think he's already bid on like 5 things in like 3 weeks or 4 things. Very proud of him. Thank you, Jordy. So I teach a variety of strategies. Some of my students are people who are doing the middleman, but they want ongoing revenue. Nova, there's some people who practice the 10% rule for products and they only up at 10%. I think it depends. If you're bidding medical, you're going to need to do 2%. If you're doing electronics, Apple, Samsung, stuff like that, I think you're going to have to do 1%. But if it's a really weird product, then you can add a lot more. Oh, of course, any proposal that wins is a proposal writing course. It's part of my Proposal Master Academy. There's so many modules, templates, middleman, sources sought, pricing, how do you find price, how you do price. All in there. You do it on your own. It's self-led. However, I have a challenge. I call it the Flyest Barbie Challenge because she's a viewer off TikTok. And she was like, well, can you do some live stuff in there? And I said, just for you. When we hit 100 students, I'll do lives just for everybody who bought the course. And wait, oh, heck yeah, there's more. Once we hit 1,000 students, I will give away 1 ticket, a $25,000 ticket to our Tulum retreat, Memorial Day 2025. Yeah, I'm not here to play. Don't worry, Lanique. Keep going. DeAndre, the answer is it's up to you. When I first started out, I was like really insecure, had a scarcity mindset. So I was just focused on the one, like, oh, I gotta hold on to this. I gotta hold on to it. Now I'm like, shit. Sorry, YouTube. Shoot. I'm looking for the day to having 10,000 contracts. That's what I look forward to. What do you mean it sucks, Zach? Tell me more. Jordan, I think I keep calling you Jordy. I'm so sorry. Jordan, it varies. I live, look, this is, Alexa, stop. This is not to like front or anything. I'll break down how I live. I can't speak for other government contractors, but this is how I live. One, I live in Tulum, Mexico. I vote in Miami Beach and have another place in Michigan. So I typically wake up at like 7, usually like 6:50 in the morning. And then I use that time just for like thought in bed. Think about things. I don't sleep with my phone in my bed. And then from there, I get up, depending, as long as everything's good with weather. I'm going to go ground at the beach. And then I like to listen. Sometimes, recently, I like to listen to Nipsey Hussle at the beach. I go there. I usually have tea, water, come home, work out at 10, come back. And then from there, I'm dealing with the business for the day and my top priorities. But that's now. That's the life that I have because I have team members who do a lot for me. There's a lot of time. I have a lot of time. And also currently I go live on TikTok Monday through Thursday. And I've made it a priority to go live on YouTube 3 times a day. I want to do one of these and then, well, maybe twice a day, one of these and then a regular live. Probably starting tomorrow because today today's been a little interesting. But when I first started out, all I did was work. But I didn't know what I was doing. So I kept doing the same thing and the same thing and the same thing. And when I was bidding on proposals, like, guess how many I won? 0 when I first started out. Like when I first started bidding, it was probably a good year or 2 in. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And so I was like busy and doing stuff and had a scarcity mindset and super insecure. So it was just terrible. Tomorrow, I'm doing something really amazing for myself. And so I don't know what time of the day it's going to be. I think it's in the afternoon. Other than that, I have one call tomorrow at 5, unless it gets moved. So I have always been, even since I was like a little girl, about wanting to create the kind of life that I wanted. Like for real. This is not just some stuff to get you to buy my book. winnerswaybook.com. For real. Like, I've always been about this. Like, you could ask people who went to high school with me, elementary school, and be like, yeah, Kizzy's always been like this. This is how I've been. So it's very important to me to have this freedom. That if I want to go to the beach, I can go to the beach. Like, I'm going to Michigan in a few days. I'm going to Miami in a few days. I'm entering a transformation contest. I'm going to be in a sparkly bikini. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I will. If y'all want to come, you can come to Simplaya at the theater November 16th, you know? These are all important things to me. I do a lot of self-care because the thing is, what is the use of winning a bunch of government contracts or having money or having your family if your health and your wellness is crap? So it's a holistic approach. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification button. How long did it take you to get to your level? Jordy, I started in 2007 and I haven't looked back. My son would love the opportunity to speak to your concerns. Okay. Andy, I suggest you get proposal.wins.com $447 for the proposal writing course. You can deduct that amount from the Ultimate Edge course. Here, we're going to move over here for a second. I feel like I'm missing a meeting or something. That's the other thing. I do have meetings at night. I have meetings a lot because I'm working on earning $10 million a month in revenue. Profit, not revenue. And profit. That's one of my goals. I like to share my goals because I have big goals. It's not the only goal I have, but I have really big goals. So, yeah, that's at 8. Okay, good. Y'all, I thought my call was coming up. I was like, what is happening? Why am I getting... Antoinette, thank you so much for buying the course, by the way. I'm like, oh, I know what I got to do. I was invited to speak at Vid Summit, and I have to finish my application. I was like, why does my calendar invites keep going off? winnerswaybook.com, proposal that wins, 447. Okay, got it. Love this. Let me see what other questions. Once we win the bid, they deposit the funds. The funds are should be put in your business account is what should happen. Okay, I don't know if I can do, hold on one second, y'all. So, I love you guys a lot. So I'm going to head off is what I'm going to do. I'll probably come back on again, okay? We all good with that? check out proposalthatwins.com. If you're like, oh, I don't have 447, understood. Winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. I love you guys. Yes. Okay. Y'all are amazing. I'm going to come back because the energy shifted a minute. So don't give up. There's something going on with the energy. I love you guys. Okay? You invoice through QuickBooks. You can invoice in QuickBooks and then you invoice through their systems. I'll come back. You guys are amazing. Everything is possible. Like, subscribe. Proposal that wins. Okay? That's right. Main focus. You got a big bid, huge. You know, I interviewed Wes. I interviewed a lot of people. I have a lot of love and respect for everybody in this space because we're here to help y'all. Okay, I'll be back. I love and adore you guys, okay? Take care.